Hello students and welcome to IP Study Lecture videos. In this video, we are going to cover chapter 5 of grade 6 and the name of the chapter is Prime Time. Students, first of all, let us see what are the different topics we are going to cover under this chapter. So we'll see what is the meaning of factor, what is the meaning of multiples, what are the different type of numbers, how to test divisibility of a number, what is the meaning of prime factorization, and at the last we'll see common factors and multiples. Students, so the first topic is factors. Student, what is the meaning of factor? Let's suppose if we have a number 48. Let's see how we can form 48 by multiplying two different numbers like 2 with 24, or we can multiply 6 and 8. So here 6 and 8 are the factors of 48, or 2 and 24 are the factors of 48. Yes, so a factor is a number which can divide the given number. Now, there are various methods to find out factors of a given number. So, the first method is multiplication method in finding factors. So, in order to find out factor of a given number, we can use multiplication method. Like to find out the factors of 36, what we can do is starting from 1, we can see what are the different numbers we can multiply to get 36. So, it goes from 1 to 36. 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, 6 times 6, 9 times 4. Whenever we repeat the numbers like 4 times 9 and 4 times 9 and 9 times 4, we will stop over there only because we may have covered all the factors. So factors of 36 will be 1, as 1 is there, then 36, or if we want to write it in order, so it will be 2, then 3, then 4, then 6, then 9, 18, 36, yes 12 also, 12, 18 and 36. So this is how we find out the factors of a number using multiplication method. Next is division method in finding factors. So to find out the factor of a number, we divide that number by different number to check if it is divisible or not. If it is divisible, then that number is the factor of the given number. Like if we have 15, we'll see what are the different numbers which can divide 15. Yes, so 1 can divide 15, 3 can divide 15, 5 can divide 15 and 15 can also divide 15. So the factors will be 1, 3, 5 and 15. Yes. There are various properties through which you can go through. It will enhance the knowledge of your about factors. Yes. So first is 1 is a factor of every number. So 1 will be the factor of every number. Yes. Now next topic is multiples. So what is multiple? Multiple of a number is a number we get by multiplying that number by different numbers. Let's suppose if we have 5, then what will be the multiple of 5? 5 times 1, 5, 5 times 2, 10, 5 times 3, 15. So 5, 10, 15 that we are getting after multiplying 5 with other number are called multiples of that number. Yes. So a multiple of a number is any one of the product of the given number and some other counting numbers. Yes, so if we multiply a given number by counting numbers, we'll get multiples of that number. Similar to the property of factors, we have properties of multiples also. So there are 4 properties given over here. You can go through them and check if we are right or not about factors and multiples. Yes, moving to the next topic, types of numbers. In mathematics, there are different types of numbers. They depend upon what property they show. For example, even and odd numbers. So a number divisible by 2 are called even numbers. And if a number is not divisible by 2, then it is called odd number. Yes. So next is prime and composite. If we find out factor of a number and the factors are 1 and the number itself, then the number is called prime number, like 17. So 17 has only 2 factor, 1 and the number 17 itself. So it is a prime number. The numbers which has more than 2 factors, that is more than 1 and number itself, like 6 which has factor 1, 2, 3, 6. So we have 2 more factor, 2 and 3 for this case. So it will be composite numbers. Yes, students, moving to the next topic, test of divisibility of numbers. So student, here we will understand how to check if a given number is divisible by given number or not. Like let's suppose if we have a big number 6, 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. So we can use tricks to find out if this number is divisible by 2 or not, or divisible by 3 or not, etc. Starting with the first, divisibility by 2. So if we check the unit digit of any given number, and if the unit digit is divisible by 2, then the whole number will be divisible by 2. Yes. Now by 3, how we will check that if a number is divisible by 3 or not? So in that case, we have to add the digits. For example, let's suppose if we have a number 6345. Here we will add 6, 3, 4 and 5, and we'll get 8. 6 plus 3 as 9, 9 plus 4 as 13, 13 plus 5 as 18. Now 18 is divisible by 3. So if we add the digits and if we get a number which is divisible by 3, then whole number will be divisible by 3. Yes. Next, the easiest one, divisibility by 5. So in this case, we have to check if the number has 0 or 5 at its unit place or not. If a number has 0 or 5 at its unit place, then the number will be divisible by 5, otherwise it will not. Yes. Now students, go through these two by yourself so that you can understand how properties of other number behave. Yes. Moving to the next topic, some general properties of divisibility. One is, if a number is divisible by another number, it will be divisible by its factor also. It is quite obvious that if a number is divisible by another number, then it will be divisible by its factor also. Yes. Property 2. If a number is divisible by each of the two co-prime numbers, it must be divisible by their product. Let's suppose if a number is divisible by 2 and 3, then it will be divisible by the product of 2 and 3, that is 6. If a number is a factor of each of the two given number, then it must be a factor of their sum. Yes. For example, 4 is a factor of 36 as well as of 48. So it will be factor of the sum of these two numbers, 36 and 48. Property 4. If a number is a factor of each of the two given number, then it must be a factor of their difference. So if we have two numbers, then if we have a number which divide both numbers, then their difference will also be divisible by that given number. Now student, moving to the next topic, prime factorization. So what is prime factorization? When we find out factors of a number, that is only the prime factors, and if we express the given number using those prime factors only, then we call it as a prime factorization. Now there are various methods to find out the prime factorization of a given number. The first one is repeated division by prime numbers. So to find out the prime factorization of a given number, we can divide the given number by prime factors again and again until we get 1 as our quotient. Yes. So first of all, let's see quotient, that is example number 12, which says find prime factorization of 1430 and 252. So prime factorization of 1430 will be found by dividing first by 2, then dividing 715 by 5, we'll get 143, then dividing 143 by 11, and after that dividing the quotient by 13. So we'll have 2, 5, 11 and 13 as the prime factors. So we can multiply and show that how the prime factorization of the given number will look. Yes. Similarly, we can do this part also. Yes. So next is factor tree method. Prime factorization of a number can also be found by factorizing in a pictorial form, which is called factor tree method. For example, let's suppose if we have 72. We need to find out two numbers which we can multiply to get 72. It can be either 8 or 9, 2 or 36. So I will use, as we have an example of 2 and 36, I will use 8 and 9. So 8 can further be factorized as 2 and 4, and 9 can be factorized as 3 and 3. We cannot factorize 3 further, so we'll stop over there, and 2 can also be not factorized, so we will just factorize 4 as 2 multiplied with 2. So here we'll just count out the prime numbers only. Yes, so we have 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. So prime factorization of 72 will be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Yes. Moving to the next topic, common factors and common multiples. Yes. So students, we know how to find out the factors and multiples of a given number. Now, if we are given with two numbers and we have to find out common multiple, what we'll do? We will find out multiple of those two numbers and we'll see what are the different multiples that occur in both. Yes, so there can be infinite multiples in a single two pair of numbers. Yes, so we'll be given with different set of numbers, like we have to find out 5 common multiples or 6 common multiples. So depending upon the question and the scenario, we'll find out those pair of numbers. Yes. Now, what is common factors? So similar to common multiples, we will find out the factors of the given numbers, which will be a limited amount of factors. Yes, and after that we'll find out the common factors that we have in both the numbers. So here we have an example. We have to find out the common multiple of 4 and 6. So multiples of 4 and 6 are, for 4 first, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Yes, for 6 it will be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60 and so on. And here if we see the common multiples, will have 12, 24, yes, then 36. Remember one thing, if we find out the lowest common multiple, that is 12 over here, then the other common multiple will be the multiple of this number only. Yes, this is a trick that you can use. Now, for factorization or for common factors, what you can do is just list the factors of both numbers that you are given with, or 3 numbers that you are given, and you can just check what are the different factors that are common in both or the 3 numbers that you are given. Yes, and you can list them out because they are limited. So you will be given to find out the common factors only, not 3 factors or 2 factors, etc. Yes, so student, this is all from this video. I hope you have understood the concept of this chapter very well. We will meet in the next chapter. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing.